Hello and welcome to this lecture, and in this lecture we are going to learn how we could go ahead and read data from a multiple file formats and ultimately convert that data into a data frame. So as you might have noticed until now, what we have done essentially is that we have created our own data frames and we have manipulated them. But in real life scenarios, what's going to happen is that you will be having an option to load data from multiple file formats. So that file format could be an Excel file, a CSV file, or a JSON file. So if you don't know what a CSV file is, CSV actually stands for comma separated values, and most of the times we will be dealing with Excel files, CSV files, and JSON files. So it's extremely important for us to know how to load data from those files. So in order to get a better understanding of that, what I have done here is that I've simply created this particular file over here, which basically looks like an Excel file. So basically I went ahead in this software. This is not Excel, it's a software similar to Excel, and I have created this simple Excel like file which is going to have product details, and I have saved this file with an extension of .csv, which is comma separated values. And once I save this file, you will be able to have the CSV file on your desktop. So then what I have done later is that you actually need to move this products.csv file to your home directory, which is the home user directory. So what I have done here is that if you could actually open up the navigator, you'll be able to see over here, if you scroll down a little bit, as you could see, this is the same file, which is products.csv. So once you have copied this file, you're basically good to go. So just make sure that once you copy the file to your home directory, you should be able to have a look at your file when you open up Jupyter Notebooks. So as you could see, once we have this file, let's now go ahead and learn how to go ahead and read contents from this particular file. So you simply need to go over here, and the first thing which you need to do is that you need to import pandas. So we type import pandas, and after importing pandas, there is one simple thing which you need to do is that you have to make a data frame. So let's name this thing as data frame and equate it to, and now in order to use the method, you type in pandas, and the method which is going to be used to read data from a CSV file is nothing but read_CSV. And after that, in parentheses, you simply need to type in your file name. So the name of our file is nothing but it's actually products.csv, as this is a CSV file. So I will simply go ahead and type in products.csv. And once you do that, you simply need to print up the data frame. And once you run this code, as you could see, you will have all the contents of your products.csv file into this particular data frame right over here. So once you have the contents of your file into a data frame, you could obviously go ahead and manipulate data and perform some operations on this particular data. So this is how we basically go ahead and load data from a particular file into data frame. So we have learned how to do this for a CSV file, but we also need to learn how to do this with a JSON file or an Excel file. So the method is actually quite simple. So let's assume that instead of this CSV file, this file actually has a JSON format. So in that case, you simply have to replace this read CSV with read JSON, and you simply have to change the extension over here to JSON. And once you do that, you will be able to read the JSON files as well. So other things actually remain the same. You just have to change the method and you just have to change the extension. Now, another most commonly used files are nothing but the Excel files, and Excel files actually have the format XLSX. So in order to read a XLSX file or an Excel file, you simply have to replace this read JSON with read Excel, and you have to change this extension to XLSX. So once you do that, you will also be able to read the Excel file in the same way we have read the CSV file over here. So that's it for this lecture, and hopefully you guys were able to understand how to go ahead and load data from a particular file. So in the next lecture, what we are going to do is that we are actually going to go ahead and read data from a particular file and also change the column sequence and do a bunch of things with that particular data so as to see how we could manipulate a particular file. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.